couldn't sleep, get up in 2, 3 in the morning and just trying to process what happened.
The day that a CSU football player begged for his life still shakes him. Police say that Barry Wesley was held at gunpoint, accused of being an Antifa terrorist. What he was actually doing was working as a door-to-door salesman.
Wesley is now sharing his story, hoping others can learn from it. He spoke with 9 News sports reporter Aaron Anderson today.
Barry Wesley walked onto sunny Lubick Field at Canvas Stadium for the first time in months, where great memories have been forged with teammates. It's also the place the 21-year-old shared details from the darkest day of his life.
I remember, just standing in front of my teammates, and I was looking at my roommates, and I could see the tears in their eyes, and it made me tear up, and it just made me think about all the memories and the connections that we shared together, and the possibility of me not being here and being able to make more.
It's a beautiful day. Colorado native, man, so it's a big day for me.
The 6'6", 300-pound offensive lineman took a summer job as a door-to-door roofing salesman. On June 11th, while working in Loveland, he and a supervisor were approached by a man with a gun.
And I remember seeing a green hat, and I just, heard the commands of get on the ground, and that's exactly what I did.
According to court documents, Scott Gudmundson called 911 and reported Antifa was in his neighborhood. He told dispatchers he was going to confront them. The 65-year-old forced Wesley and his co-worker to the ground at gunpoint. Barry pleaded for his life, while Gudmundson knelt on his neck and jammed a gun barrel into his back.
I think that's the only time in my life where I think, that could have been it. That could have been, where my story ended. And I'm very grateful that it didn't.
Police found Gudmundson standing over Wesley, pointing a pistol at his back. They arrested him on charges of felony menacing and false imprisonment.
I felt like it was a bad dream. It felt like, you wake up in the middle of the night and you're just so sweaty, and you kind of just have to take a step back and try to figure out what happened.
Barry is determined not to let this incident define him. He's hoping to use his experience to affect change, real change in the community.
Maybe there wasn't a mistaken identity. Maybe he saw exactly what he was told to see.
For the people that don't understand it, like why, black community is so upset and so sad and so tired of everything going on, try to put yourself in that situation of you being on the ground, someone putting their knee on the back of your neck and jamming a gun into you. No one wants that. No one can imagine that, but it's real and it's happened to me.
Reporting for 9 News, I'm Aaron Anderson.
Barry Wesley is undergoing counseling after this encounter. He's studying psychology at CSU and one day hopes to be a guidance counselor. After Gudmundson's arrest, prosecutors added additional charges of impersonating a police officer and prohibited use of a firearm.